There is a viral video that's causing a stir online, a lot of disagreement as to whether or not it contains harassment against a woman. Now, one company decided to take a GoPro camera, have someone follow a woman around by the name of Shoshana Roberts, and show what it's like to be a woman walking the streets of a big city like New York. Take a quick look.
How you doing today? Wow. That's not good.
Wow.
What's up, beautiful? Have a good day. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you for being beautiful. She's an angry girl.
Oh, bless you.
Hey, baby. Hey, beautiful. How are you this morning?
Have a nice evening.
Nice. Damn. Damn.
I'm beautiful. God bless. Sexy American Eagle. Hello, good morning. God bless you. Have a good day, all right?
All right, so that video was put together by an organization called Hollaback, and it's gotten mixed reactions. There are a number of people in the YouTube comment section that are livid about this. They feel that it is unfair to say that this is a case of harassment or these are cases of harassment. Now Shoshana Roberts, the actress in that video, is getting death threats, which, by the way, if you're trying to make a point about harassment, don't harass someone or threaten their life. That usually doesn't get the message across in a clear way. But one thing that I will say is, I don't know. I'm not split on this. I think that this video did not do a good job in addressing something that actually is an issue. And the reason why they didn't do a good job is because they mixed in actual harassment with things that aren't really harassment. Someone telling you to have a good morning or a good night is not harassment. Why is that bad? So if someone tells me good morning or good night, I should be upset about that. But if someone's following you around saying things like, "Damn, baby, look at that ass," or that's harassment. That's uncalled for. Those instances should have been kept in the video, and then the instances of people saying polite things should have been taken out. Because now you have completely muddled the message and you've made it seem like anything anyone says to you in public is harassment.
However, I lived in New York for a couple of years, and so this took me back because I figured I was going to get hammered for saying this, but so much of this really is just part of the New York culture.
Yeah.
People are more interactive. They'll say, "Hey, what's up?" But I understand absolutely what you're saying, but I think that a little teeny tiny loophole almost is the man who said, "Hey, good morning." Somebody's talking to you. Mm-hmm. So it makes those good mornings, it makes those hellos a little more aggressive and a little more predatory than you might realize, in that sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, in a case where someone says good morning to me, I usually just say good morning back, and then that's it. I walk away, right? And is there usually some indication that the guy's trying to hit on me? Maybe, sure. Or maybe he's just trying to be polite and wish me a good morning.
He's probably trying to hit on you, but whatever, that's cool.
But here's the thing, I don't want to create an environment where everyone is afraid to talk to me if I haven't spoken to them first. I think that there's a clear line that you can cross, and unfortunately, this totally blurs that line.
Have you ever said something negative back to somebody who approached you like that on the street?
I think so. Yeah, I have. I feel like as I've gotten older, I handle it in a more, I don't know, like when I was young, I would get really angry, right? So like if someone said like, "Hey baby," or like "nice ass," or something like that, I'd just be like, "Fuck off," right? And now I'll say, "I know," and I'll walk away, right? And it's because, like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get mad at every instant. And I get it. I understand the women who do get upset about it. I got upset about it. But then I just realized, I don't know, I kind of want to brush it off and move on with my life and my day because I have too much going on right now to be upset at every single person.
So let me ask you both a question. Let's say somebody from TMZ put a camera in your face and asked you how you feel about getting catcalls on the street from men. Mm-hmm. How would you respond? What would you say?
If someone put a camera in my face?
Yeah, I'm from TMZ. Hey, how do you feel about catcalls?
I don't know. I have no idea how I would react to that.
They asked that question to that woman, Hoda. I don't know how to say her last name.
Cotby?
Yeah. So they asked her that question, TMZ did. She said she loves catcalls.
And to each his own.
To each
That's
his own.
cool. And
I think that's the important thing to take away from it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one who speaks for all women, right? So if I'm okay with someone, by the way, I'm not okay with people saying, damn, baby, or whatever. Just because I handle it the way I do, I don't expect other women to handle it the way I do. If you're upset about it, by all means, say something about it. But at the same time, again, I think there's a clear line between harassment and then someone just trying to be polite. And if you use examples of people saying good morning or good night to you as harassment, then people are going to get upset, and that's exactly what happened with this video.
Like I'm a little surprised they didn't include like doormen and bank tellers and her going, fuck you! I really just wanted to know if you were here to open a checking account. So I think in that sense you're probably right.
Yeah.
They could have sifted a few of those out. But I think also as women we grow to have sort of a sixth sense about people who are predatory and people who are not. You just your hair sticks up on your neck or whatever. You just like a cat. Like you just you know. You don't even have to look to know if somebody's following you sometimes or if the way they said something isn't cool. So I don't think all women have it because maybe they haven't had the experience. But in general, you learn to sift. So if somebody's like, hey, good morning, I'm like, hey, dude, what's up? And if somebody said the same phrase to me, as I get older, I actually get, I wouldn't say I get angrier, but I get less embarrassed or less afraid of saying something back.
Interesting.
So when I was younger and I lived in New York, everything was a compliment because I didn't want to be mean and I didn't want to be rude and I didn't want to insult this poor drug dealer sitting on the street harassing women because what kind of person would that make me? What?
Yeah.
So now that I've gotten older, if someone's like, ooh, whatever, I'm like, oh, fuck off. And then I just keep walking. And I'm way more comfortable saying that now than I was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, look, if somebody crosses a line with me, I'll speak up too, definitely. But it really just depends on what the person says, and it really depends on who you are as a woman. Something that might bother me might not bother another woman, and vice versa.